I would like to give you all some advice if you're going to role play in bed. Be careful that you don't accidentally ask a question that there is no sexy response to. For example, I said to my boyfriend, what will you do if my parents walk in? And I could like see the thought process on his face as he thought about like what he might do if my parents were to walk in at that moment. And then he said, well, I'll come all over them. I'll jump out the window? I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. So yeah, it's going really good. He started to comment on my eating habits. He's very healthy, and I fucking like dessert, so fucking sue me, right? So, the other day, my dad had sent me a care package which contained Funny Bones, which if you don't know what those are, they're awesome peanut butter and chocolate Drake's cakes that they only sell on the East Coast. And so my dad sent me a big box, and just as I was about to take a bite out of one, he goes, you know sugar turns to fat as soon as you digest it, right? Wow. So, but you don't have to feel sorry for me because I totally got him back, and this is awesome. This is so mean. The next time we were having sex, right as he was about to come, I said, you know, sperm turns into a baby as soon as it finds an egg to fertilize, right? So I'm so high right now. I don't know text. I love the functionality of drug paraphernalia nowadays. You know, I have this bowl that was designed so that smoke won't blow on you if you're driving while you're smoking it. And I was like, it's awesome, right? I was like, and I was getting all these greater ideas because I was high, you know, and I was like, wow, why'd they stop there? I was like, you know, because like, it would have been really handy if like, when I was 16 years old, smoking weed in my grandmother's attic, like if I had a bowl that turned into like an end table when she walked in the room, you know, and then I was like, whoa, the wheels are spinning, and I'm like, or what about like a solar powered bowl, you know, like it's like green, being green for your green. It's like, you know, that's what happens when I smoke weed. I just get great. I just, you know, like if it just anytime the sun's out, it just smokes itself. You don't have to light it. You just forget what you're doing. These are just good ideas that I'm passing along to you, and I hope one of you will invent them because I don't have the motivation to do that. You guys ever blow on food that isn't hot? Yeah. You gotta check to make sure no one caught you. Like, cereal. It's totally not hot. I come from a fucked up family, which is shocking to all of you, I'm sure. And, you know, I'm on the stage making fun of myself. But to give you an example of my fucked up childhood, my sister wrote a poem about it, which I think speaks volumes. This is the poem. Starlight, star bright. I'll bet you have a nice family. And that's like it, and that's for real. Like, I'm not even making this shit up, and I just thought that really just said a lot in so few words. I thought I'd share it. But she turned out really well, you guys. She turned out great. She's a vampire. I shit you not, right? And I know you're probably all like, oh, they're really, what do vampires do? Well, they do absolutely fucking nothing. They are all unemployed. Her and all her vampire friends just sit around and live off the state. And so, but I asked her, I was like, Megan, she's 25 years old. I'm like, have you ever considered, so I'm so high. Stuff just happened. Whoa, what? I asked her, she's 25, she doesn't have a job, she's a vampire, sits in her apartment, smokes cigarettes all day. I'm like, Megan, have you ever considered going to like a trade school to like learn a skill, like an employable skill, you know? And she actually said, this was her response, she said, well, Brenda, the problem is they don't have trade schools for demonology. And what I love about the answer that she gave me is that it implies that she looked into it. It implies she took the initiative and looked into a trade school for demonology and found that, well, fuck, they don't exist. I have no other choice but to live off the state and collect disability and play Guitar Hero all day in my dark apartment. And it's really kind of a sad story. But I have a very respectable job. Everybody, I'm a waitress. Are you, anybody else a waitress? You are? Where do you work?
The Hamlet.
Ah, the Hamburger Hamlet. That's embarrassing. Totally. Yeah. It's embarrassing. I work in embarrassing place too. I'm not even gonna. But I got a question for you. Why can't people read?
Yeah.
Why can't they read? They're like, hi, can gonna get you something to drink? Well, what do you have? Bitch, this is a menu. It's an extensive list of beverage choices. And by the way, this is a restaurant. Where do you go that the choices of beverage are that varied? That you have to ask me, what do you have to drink? So, and that always pisses me off, you know, so I run down the extensive list about Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, orange soda, orange juice, apple juice, smoothies, tea, hot tea, you know, and this always overwhelms them, you know, now, and so they all go, well, I'll just have water. No ice. Lemon. And not the little slice, I want a big wedge of lemons I can squeeze. And then I'm just like, this is how this is gonna go, yeah. This is how it's gonna be, right? Yeah, because you know, it doesn't even require that I get a tip for bringing that water to you, you know, because that's free, and 18% of free is fucking zero, so thank you. But you know, but but I'm not that bitter. I'm actually a very good waitress. I'm very good at my job, and I've become much better since starting therapy. Yeah, like I had this customer the other day, this bitch could do nothing but complain. She was like, is food supposed to take this long? Is this supposed to be such a small salad? She said, you know, this soup is missing something. And I said, you mean like a happier childhood? Love and affection, maybe when you were totally out of that today. Sorry. But I noticed that there are no female umpires. That's totally racist. Like, why are there only male umpires? I was like, you know what? I would be the most awesome female umpire. I'd be all like, you are out. That means safe. I hear laughter and applause in my head constantly. It doesn't matter. It's funny. Okay, I have a very low self-esteem. Shocking. So I found a great way to feel better about myself. If I'm feeling low, I will call one of my many friends who has just had a baby, because fucking everyone I know has just had a baby. And I'll ask them how much their new baby weighed. I'm like, Gina, how much did Avery weigh? 8 pounds, 7 ounces. I was only 6 pounds, 10 ounces. I was way skinnier than Avery. Avery's fat. But, you know. If you do want to feel good about yourself, go to the fair. You will be the thinnest, most attractive person there. That's just a PSA. I don't want to have any kids. Anybody else not want to have any fucking kids? Oh yeah! Right? I don't want to have any kids. And the thing is, here's the thing. It's not a matter do you want to have kids. It's really a matter of how badly do you want to have kids. Because, like, I could go for like a big chocolate shake with whipped cream and a cherry and some chocolate sauce, a little peanut butter sauce in there. I really like one of those right now, but not enough to push it out of my vagina to get it. I can't think of anything I want badly enough to birth out of my snatch in order to get it. I don't get that one.